power corrupts. Clinton did on Dan Rather, the interview. He said it. I mean, he was caught. I mean, he lied. He lied to his old lady. He lied to the country. Lied to everybody. He did it. They caught him. He wasn't sorry that he did it.
He was sorry.
He was sorry that he got caught, just like everybody. Just like everybody. They're not sorry for what they're doing.
Right.
They're sorry when the feds show up with the bracelets and the tow trucks to tow all of their trucks out of here.
Yeah.
That's when they're sorry, and they don't want to hear no bullshit. And if you're going to get in front of that federal judge and say, I'm sorry, Your Honor, but I didn't know it was against the law to kill people. And he's going to tell you, that's your defense? You're pleading ignorance. Well, let me tell you something, partner. If that's your defense, you ain't got no defense. Pop, guilty, bailiff, to begin starting to serve their sentence immediately. Get them out of here. Next, who wants to be next? You? Get up here. I got a date with some ducks over there at the duck camp. And I got a life. Just because I'm the judge don't mean I'm going to waste time with you fucking punks. Next, get up here. He's got a full docket. And like David Dugas said, it never ceases to amaze me. The Justice Department, you heard of David, right? Brother David Dugas? He's straight. The Justice Department, you didn't hear him when he said it? All the narcs were going, yeah, Jay, I saw him when he said it. In the back of the store up there shooting the bull with Pat and him. And they were talking about the bus and all this bullshit. He said, I saw him when he said it. It never ceases to amaze me. It never ceases to amaze me. This is David Dugas on TV. What people will do to get themselves in trouble. Now, you know what he was talking about? The guy stole the x-ray machines from New Orleans during Katrina. Y'all know about that, right?
No, I don't know.
You kidding me? Y'all didn't hear about that? The chief of the fire department went down there to help. They were helping the x-ray machines. You know how much they are. Hundreds of thousands of dollars. So instead of the nuns having the x-ray machines, you know, Philippe's going, boy, ain't this a crock of bullshit. But it's the truth. They stole the x-ray machines from the hospital. Okay. Instead of giving them back, guess what he was going to do?
Sell
No, not that. Forget that. Instead of giving them back and saying we put them in storage so they wouldn't get wet, give them back to Turo and to the nuns and all. You know what I'm saying? For the babies got broken bones and all this stuff coming. You know what I'm saying? He was going to murder the girl that said, I don't want no part of this. Are you crazy? So he put out a contract on the girl to have her murdered. He said, well, I'll fix it. We're not giving the x-ray machines back and saying, you know, we had them in storage and all and doing the decent thing because I'm the chief of the fire department.
Bunch of crooks.
Went down there to help.
Yep.
See? Now, who's the only straight motherfucker and the ugliest son of a bitch in the state of Louisiana? Y'all can't even figure that out. That would be me.
I gotta go on the internet to find
And they'll
that
tell
out.
you, Turtle Man's the straightest motherfucker I ever saw, and he never forgets nothing. Except when he tightened me up. He forgot he saved my life, and I remembered. And they're telling me, you know, bro, you don't remember when you saved my ass? No, man, I don't even pay attention to all that. Man ain't about counting how many lives he saved. Daddy told me that. And he ain't about counting how many he killed. That's the boys. Telling me how many I killed today and how many I killed yesterday. And they're counting the dead. In World War II, Daddy said, son, you ain't about counting. A man ain't about counting. That's the boys want to count and tell you how many your daddy killed today and how many I'm going to kill tomorrow. As many of them as don't drop their weapons and put their fucking hands up on the way to Berlin.
How many points is that one on top?
He's missing a time. That's Jeff. He's got a time missing. The two on the front is fused like a spear point. It's like a spear point like on 300. Y'all saw the 300, huh?
Yeah.
What'd y'all think?
That's good.
Nice movie.
You're supposed to say, good movie, Jay. Good. That's what all the good movies. They wasn't screwing around with that motherfucker.
What's that antenna over there? That's the first time I've seen that.
No, man, that's the wire line, the high power line crew. All the insulators and all that shit and the cable they left all over the place.
That column over there.
That's the Highline crew that was here when they got busted for the bid rigging, you see? And when they got busted, you know, it cost Buddy Roma. They say it cost Buddy Roma the election. Charles Roma was the electric commissioner. They were rigging the bids. They were sealed bids, you know? And they were rigging the bids. They'd bid $500,000, $1 million more than everybody else was bidding to put up a power line and some substations. And R.D. Cooper was getting all the contracts, and nobody could figure out, why is he getting all the contracts? You know, this ain't fair. We should get some work. Well, it was bid rigging. So Charles Romer got 8 years by the federal judge in New Orleans. No parole. That's Buddy Romer's daddy. And when Buddy Romer was up for re-election, the people were saying, bruh, like father, like son. His daddy was a crook. There's something there. His old man's sitting in prison right now. I'm not voting for him. Because we need to end all that corruption, and people need to come back to the Lord and get straight and do the right thing and be straight. You see, they were making plenty of money. You don't understand what I'm saying? The governor was landing here on the football field for the LSU games in Charles Romer. That was the big party house with the walk-in cooler will hold 12 heavy beef. That mansion right there that's falling down.
Uh-huh.
They were for the LSU games.
Yep.
The kids would play ball. The state trooper chopper would take off. And the kids were playing football and all. The tennis court, the basketball, the smoker and everything on the back of the house and the big party room and all this stuff. This was where they would have their parties
They
for the
got
LSU
busted?
game. Yeah, they always get busted. Everybody gets busted. If you don't quit, and look, he knows what I'm saying. If you don't quit your felony criminal activity, you will get popped. Exactly what Clark said right here in the driveway.
Eventually, you're going to get busted.
Right. So why don't they quit?
They're greedy.
Too much money.
No. I don't care what you're doing. It doesn't matter what you're doing. That's felony, not misdemeanor. But felony criminal activity. The law is the law. No one is above the law. No one. Not even the president. The presidents have been thrown out before back in history. Even the president, the king has been deposed. You know, the Magna Carta. The noble one said to the king, you know, you either sign this thing and we got rights, or we're going to kill you right now, and you're the king. Long live the king. We'll get another king. You know, he had to sign the